We thought we would do our travel live. We're actually leaving day early because we got some bad weather coming in. So let me flip this around. There we go. Yeah, we got bad weather coming in, and it's gonna be raining really bad tomorrow morning. We were scheduled to leave tomorrow, but we rather, if we can, you know, beat the weather, leave a day early. It's a beautiful day. We're taking the back roads, so there shouldn't be much traffic, hopefully. Right, babe?
That's it.
If you hear any noise, that's our air conditioner. Hopefully you can hear us okay. Hey, Roy. Hope I didn't wake you up. It's pretty early there. Hey, Roy. I'm using my mic on my phone, and oh great, he can hear us good, baby.
Good deal.
And
We stopped at a QT for fuel too, up in Greenville, Texas.
yep. And our trip is about what, like an hour and a half trip or so?
About an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah. So we figure, let's go live from the road. We know the way there. It makes it so much easier, and then I don't have to worry about mapping us there. Good morning, Tim. Are you awake? Do you have coffee? Enjoy your dinner today. We're excited for y'all.
Yep.
See, we are at Tawakoni. We can't believe we're getting some bad weather coming in. Well, I guess we can. We've been having a lot of rain here, huh?
Yeah, it's just been off and on, off and on, off and on. You get rain in the morning, then sun in the afternoon, makes it real muggy, and then rain in the evening, and then muggy in the morning, and then vice versa.
It's real pretty here, though. It's really green because all the rain they've been getting. Yep. Tim recognizes that intersection.
Yeah.
You know what's so great too, you know, which I think Tim, you know, and Roy, with you guys having the rigs you have, if you need to just get up and go, you know, make a quick dash, is so easy in these. Instead of having like a bumper pull or a fifth wheel, you know, you just put your stuff away and then hit the road. So it only took us, what, less than an hour for me to put things away and you to get disconnected.
Yeah, we weren't in a hurry either.
Yeah, for us to
That was just
head out.
taking our time.
Yeah. Plus we can't check in till like, what, noon, 11 or noon, so.
Yeah. People have to leave by noon, but we see people leave at 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Yeah. I'm gonna pan around. Not too much on the couch because right now Joy's under that recliner. She likes to hide. So pretty easy because if I need to get up and grab something, and we also put stuff in our sink, I can do that. And here's the back. Good morning, Belinda. How are you guys? And then what I do is I put stuff in the shower. I have little containers. I just put stuff in our shower, and Joy's filtered water goes right there so it doesn't spill. And of course your little tower. So let me shut this off. Good morning, Lynn. Thank you all for coming in. I'm heading back. Hopefully I'm not making y'all dizzy trying to walk slow. We're on our way to our next campground. We're leaving a day early because we got bad weather coming in. And Mal happened to notice that. Thank God he was looking at the weather. And you know, with us having a toad, it's terrible when it's raining because we got to connect the toad, and we try to at least, you know, travel on good weather days. Sometimes you can't, you know, miss them all. So that's why, you know, we're heading out, and we thought, well, let's do a dry a driving live. Right, baby? That was your suggestion.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll do it live. It's a beautiful day.
Mm-hmm. And we want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with us last night. We had so much fun. Yeah, that was a great night. And you know, we do apologize. We keep forgetting to do this, and we keep talking about it. But we want to thank our moderators that are moderating for us. And with that, you know, said, we do have all the moderators link to their YouTube channels in our About page on the live. You know, so you guys, you know, if you're not connected, please go connect with them. We appreciate everything they do for us. And we just feel bad, you know, because we didn't announce that, but we want everybody to know.
Yeah, we just
you know.
get so wound up in what
Yeah.
we're doing with the lives, and then we just completely forget about it.
Yep. Tim said left turn. Yay, Tim, if you watch us the whole way in, you can direct me. I know the route though.
Did you say Clyde?
Yeah, did you say left turn, Clyde? That's what Mel wants to know. Thank you all for the thumbs up. I see we have 5 thumbs up.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. You may hear Joy after a while. Sometimes she gets out of underneath the recliner, and when she gets out, you'll know, because Siamese, they love to talk, and she comes out screaming. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully she'll stay under there and she'll just relax. Good morning, Timmy Ray. Des, good morning. We want to thank you, Des, so much last night for sharing us out. We really appreciate it. And we had such a good time. So we were talking, we're probably going to go ahead and put the thumbnail out. As long as we have good internet connection, we're going to check that out when we get to the park. And then we'll schedule our Friday night live again for this Friday coming. And we just want to keep doing them, keep having fun and learning. Right, babe? How to do our own lives.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Thank you. We're so much appreciate that you subscribe to our channel. After the live, I'll go over and I'll check out your channel as well. We appreciate it, and we do love to support, you know, everybody that comes over.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Timmy Ray, this is a good road. It's not a bad road at all. We've been on some bad roads, and you should know 20 on the way to Monroe. Oh my goodness. Makes you feel like you're going to have your kidneys replaced. That's a bad road, huh, babe?
Yeah. Lose screws, bolts, everything else. By the time you get there, you're lucky if you have plates left.
You're lucky your saggy sacks are still intact.
They're intact because I'm sitting on.
Just saying. Good morning, Catherine Cook. Thank you, Des. Hi, my backyard science. Hey, thank you all for coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, come to Arizona. Exactly, Roy. If you want to see some bad roads, he said come to Arizona.
Yeah.
But with
we
that
did.
said, I still miss it. I miss, you know, it's just when we were in Quartzsite, it's just, it really, truly changed us, you know, and it's just, it always has a special place in my heart. And one day we'll make it back there.
And
you know?
Arizona.
Well, yeah. Just the dust.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's what you get in the desert. Lynn, we are heading to Gordonville, which is 1,000 Trails, and that's 1,000 Trails
Lake Texoma.
Lake Texoma. I had to remember. Yep, and that is our last park in Texas before we start hitting the road and making our journey out of Texas, which has been, what, a year? And we got back in Texas in, was it May?
It's been about a year.
I think it, May or so? Yeah, it's been like a year and a half. So we're so looking forward, and not that we don't appreciate Texas. You know, we truly do. This is where we have our doctors, so we take care of our medical needs, and we got some pretty good parks, you know, for Thousand Trails. But man, we're just ready to get out of Texas. So we're really looking forward to that, and crossing paths. Melanie, thank you for coming in. And Melanie was such a huge supporter last night. Thank you for the raid and bringing all your friends. We truly appreciate it. And we're going to go back after this live and check out their channels. You guys, you know, you truly amaze us, and thank you for your support. So yeah, we're going to start heading out, and we're going to start crossing paths with friends, huh, babe?
Yep.
So that's exciting. And it's not that we haven't met up with people. They actually tend to find us in the park. And that's what happened with Don and Bear. Yeah, that story was crazy. And we were in Tawakoni, and we had a knock at the door, and it was Bear. And what he said is, he told Don, you know, that when they hit the road, they were going to go and see so many of their YouTube friends on the road, and she was so excited. But she said, we didn't see anybody. We weren't crossing paths with no one. But every time they were at a park, and you know Bear is a nut. Bear would tell her that so-and-so was at the park, and she was looking around, and she was trying to find them, and he was just, you know, joshing with her. And then he told her, hey, Mal and Eddie are in the park. And she's like, yeah, right. And he's like, no, they're right there. And we were actually, we were catty corner?
Catty corner across the road from them.
Yeah, catty corner across the road from them. And she couldn't believe it, you know, and we didn't recognize their RV because we knew Xanadu, and they weren't in Xanadu. And we met them at Tawakoni, and that was a blast. Oh my gosh, they are such sweet people. And I can't wait for y'all to meet up with them. I think Roy, you haven't crossed paths yet, but man, when you guys meet them, they are who you see, and you see their personality. That they're amazing folks. Yeah. There's a restaurant up here. I don't know the name of this town. Is this Point? It's still maybe Point. But there's a barbecue joint up here. I don't think, Tim, you went to it, but it's called Duncan's Barbecue. So we want to check it out. And Mal said he wants to go in there and tell them that we should get a free meal because it's our last name. Right,
Yep,
babe?
yep.
Duncan. Smile.
Concentrating on the traffic.
Yeah. So you'll see it up here in the corner. I don't know if I saw your comment. Tim, let me know if y'all been at this restaurant. I'm assuming you've stayed. Yeah, you stayed over here because you know the directions. Yeah, Tim said we should get a free meal and dessert.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yep.
We're only open on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, we really need to try it. I think it's around this. Is it around this corner right here?
Yeah, it's at Price.
Yeah, you're gonna see it coming up.
Up on the left.
Yeah, there's the sign coming up right there. Let me stand up so get closer. Look at that. Duncan's Barbecue.
Yep.
Yeah. One day we'll check it out. We've been in the area, you know, we come here quite often.
We keep saying we'll check it out. We haven't done it yet.
All we've done was check it out from the bus, right? We haven't even driven in the truck to check it out. I'll get some coffee. We're gonna stop at in Greenville at the QT. Mal does below the speed limit, Timmy. Yeah, he keeps it what, at a good pace at what, 60 or 65?
62.
62. That's one thing that he does, because if you go any faster, you know, like we were told from the previous owner that she loves to do, what did he say, 75?
75, but we're towing a truck, and I don't want to go fast towing a truck.
Yeah, plus it's going to eat up all our diesel. Yeah, we don't want to do that at all. So we tell them, no, we're good at 62. We'll get there when we get there. And we're pretty heavy. We're, what did you say, 42?
About 42,000 pounds plus 7,000 pounds on the truck.
Yeah, 42,000 pounds and additional 7,000 pounds on the truck. So we're definitely heavy. And that's what we tell our friends when we caravan now, that, okay, if you're in front, we're going to be way in the back, because we're slow and steady. But, you know, you want to make it there safe, so we're good with that. My watch, let me see. My watch says it's 86. What does yours say?
86.
86?
Yeah, that's the first time they both said the same thing.
Yeah, normally Mal's watch is like, what, 2 degrees higher than mine? Yeah, mine's always off. So it's 86 right now. It's 10:36. What's the temperature there at the Q? Yep, that's true. Slow and safe is better than fast and furious. Oh, Roy said he tries to go slow, but Honey has other intentions.
Yeah, that's the way this bus is.
Wow, it's 100 degrees already there, y'all.
Wow.
Whew. A little sticky, but what's the humidity? Is the humidity pretty high? 101. You know what we love about this bus, and Roy, when you start looking around at Prevost, this one has the, is it the Cruise Air?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one has the Cruise Air. Not all of them have.
The road air.
Oh, over the road air? Okay. It's called over the road air. And not all of them have that. And you truly want over the road air, because it cools, which you know by, you know, working at a Prevost. I'm assuming, I know you did paint, but that cools the whole bus down. And it truly makes it extremely cold. Mal has to turn it down, or he shuts it off and turns it on back and forth while we're driving, because it cools it off so much. But when we get to the park, the bus is already cold, so we don't have to try to get it cool when we get there. So we highly recommend that, you know, when you start looking around at them and you're ready to buy. They're definitely a blessing. Well, that's cool, Timmy Ray. I hope you're doing better. I know it's always hard losing a family member. Yeah, Roy, you know, our friend Casey that has a Prevost, his is a 60 series, and it's a 1997, and it doesn't have it. You know, so he had basically, does he call it dash air? Yeah, dash air. So it only cools off the front. You know, and he truly is envious that we have this. And you can tell by looking at the bus, on the outside of the bus, because what is that on the outside? It has like the grill?
Yeah, the coil.
Yeah, it's got the coil, the evaporator. You can see that on the outside of the bus. You know, then that's how you know too that it has that feature. And we knew nothing really about the bus until Mitch, the previous owner, was explaining everything to us. It's 84 degrees here. Where are you from? I'm sorry, I don't know if you had that in the chat. I'm on my phone, and it only stays up there for a few minutes, so I might have missed it. You can't run the generator while driving to run the ACs? Yeah, you can run the generator, and I think that's what Casey does. Casey, before he gets to the park, I think, what, maybe a few miles or so? He turns it on, right? He turns on.
5 or 10 miles.
Yeah, about 5 or 10 miles. He turns on New Jersey. I should have realized that with your channel logo. He turns it on, so this way it starts cooling down the bus. And I think he actually leaves it on until he gets plugged in, right?
Yeah.
Then it shuts off. Yeah. It's just such a nice feature because, what did you say, babe? It's 80 BTUs? How big?
It's about 80 to 100,000 BTUs. It's built for a bus with about 45, 47 passengers. So that's why the pressure's so big.
Yeah. And then we have these gauges up here. Let me see. Let me see if you can see. It's right there. Okay, that is the temperature inside the bus. And right now it looks like it says 78. So by the time we get there, it's probably going to be 75. And that's pretty nice for a 40-foot bus, and that's the temperature that's in here. It's hard, Nettie. I know, Timmy. It's really hard. We went through that when Mel lost his father, and I lost my father as well. Yeah. Hello, Weekend RV. Nice to see y'all. Is it better now? I'm hoping it's not buffering anymore. That's what happens when you're on the road driving. You know, sometimes you lose internet. Okay, Roy, no problem. You better take Lulu out and don't trip. Again, we just want to thank y'all for coming into our live. We are leaving Point, Texas, and we're heading to Gordonville, Texas. It's not that far of a drive, about an hour and a half. And we thought, you know, it's such a beautiful day. We want to show our trip. I hope y'all enjoy it. I extremely love watching driving videos. I think they're pretty cool. And James and Millie, we miss you guys so much. We're hoping to cross paths with y'all. And we know, you know, everybody's busy. Life gets busy. And we're glad you guys are doing great. And looking forward to you taking your weekend, you know, out in your camper and crossing paths again with people. Is it James or is it Millie? I think maybe both of you may be off today, but I'm not sure. I know at the dealerships are open on the weekends, and also, you know, where you work, Millie. So we're just happy y'all are here. Oh, you are working, James. It's a busy dealership. We see your posts that you put out there. Some nice cars, and I love Millie's Jeep. Beautiful Jeep. Naj, thank you for coming in, Naj. We appreciate seeing you.
If Millie has a Jeep, what's Dixie driving?
Oh, if Millie has a Jeep, what's Dixie driving?
Yeah.
I think Dixie drives what she wants to drive.
Yeah.
Yep. How's the weather there in Oklahoma, James? Have you guys been getting a lot of rain? We're like in the upper northeast Texas, and we get the rain here. So we're thinking you probably do too. Yep, we're coming into Gordonville. You're going to see our...
Greenville.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Gangville?
Greenville.
Greenville? We're coming into Greenville, and we're going to stop at the QT to fill up. Hi, Richard. And thank you for coming in. Mel, right now we're coming into a town, and I think he's... What are you doing for your speed? Are you at 50 or less?
50.
Yeah, he's at 50. But Richard, he normally keeps it around 62. And I don't know if you can hear our AC. We got our AC running. So you may hear that in the background. We're not sure. Yep, that's true. That's true, Tim. We like stopping at the QT here. This is like our halfway point, and we're heading to Gordonville Notch. It's another Thousand Trails, about an hour and a half drive from where we left. And we actually checked out a date early because we got some bad rain coming in tomorrow morning, and we just don't like dealing with that on a travel day. So we're trying to beat the weather. But this halfway point is great to fill up the bus, and then we're good for a while. Hey JT, thank you for coming in. And if you weren't in here earlier, JT, we want to thank everybody for coming in last night, and we keep forgetting to thank our moderators. We appreciate everything that y'all do. And to let you know, when we do our lives, we have your guys' links, dropped in the about page description of that live. So we want everybody, if they're not, connected, to please go connect to them. We appreciate everything that they've done for us, and keeping the chat safe. We got a lot of 18-wheelers parked along the side here. This is a fire lane. So we're heading around. Yeah, they look a little busy. I think these guys are probably on a reset. So it looks like the last one is open, honey.
Yeah, he's backing up out of it.
I don't know if he's parking, or you can't get this first one to be too much of a cut, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I think he's just wanting to park. Oh, maybe there's a problem with that pump, huh? Trying to get a spot here. Okay, so we'll be right in this one. Wow, look at Mel turn that bus. Look at you go. Woohoo! Now, I have to tell Mel where to stop because our fuel tank's over here on this side. So you'll see. Okay. So I tell him where to stop. It's right here at our dining room table. And so I lift it up and see, here's our booth. And I judge it for him. We don't have one on the driver's side, so Mel has to go over there, get it all set up, put the nozzle on the floor, and then use the other pump.
Go do my job.
Yeah, go do your job, baby. Yeah, Mel. Mel turned it pretty sharp, and normally they have you pick up the tags axles if you have to make a real sharp turn, and this way you don't drag your tires. But man, they're pretty busy. Look at everybody here. I'm glad he pulled up enough so we were able to pull in here. I'm going to check out everything, make sure everything stayed closed. We have a lock right here on our fridge, which is nice. So that stays pretty closed. No drawers opened up. I always check our closet because we tend to, our closet door likes to open. It has a latch, but it just opens up every now and then, and that looks good. Okay. Thank you, Naj. Let me give you a tour. Start from the front here. Do y'all get the, oop, I missed that. I hate that the chat goes away so quickly on the phone. Okay. So what we try to do is we try not to have anything, you know, out on the furniture because we have Joy, our cat, and she's actually underneath this recliner. That's where she likes to go. You know, when we travel, every now and then she will come out, and when she comes out screaming. But she does travel real good. She's a Siamese, and that's what they do. They talk a lot. So we still have her little bed and her toys here. We have a booth. This is a fridge that we had installed. Our other fridge went out, so that's our new fridge. We do put stuff in our sink, so we don't put too much. We have a trash compactor, but we don't use it to compact. We just put a bag in there, and that's our trash can. And we also have a dishwasher, which I've never used it. We did use our dishwasher that we have had on our DRV, but you know, it's just us. So we have a double sink. It's a huge sink, and this one we really don't use. I just put our drying mat there. It also comes with this station here that has like a blender that you can attach to it, and so you can do all kinds of stuff. It's electric. We have an electric cooktop. And this is our coffee bar. This is where we keep our coffee. And let me turn on some lights. There. And then this is our bathroom area. I do put stuff in our shower, but I put them in containers. And that's what we normally have out. And then this is Joy's filtered water. So we stick that there. We did put up this wallpaper. I thought that made it real nice. That's behind the toilet and around the sink area. And then we have our washer and dryer right there. This is a closet that I use for my clothes, and Mel uses that. We do have the big closet in the back, but we have our winter stuff back there, and I also have our comforters. And here's Joy's little tower. And the countertop right there is, you know, which is the dresser. That's all for her. I have a mat there that I velcroed on, and that corner is where her food and water goes, and on the right side, that left side is where her cat tower goes. So she loves to, you know, sleep on that. Thank you, Tim. I did these curtains. Let me turn on this light. I also did the valances. They're a rainbow color. We took them down, and I redid those. We thought that was real pretty. This was a mirror here, and I covered that up. We got this from Triple Duo. Isn't that sweet? And then Be Kind was from Jessica from Camper Life. And then we just covered this up and put some things there for us. Let me turn this around, shut the light off. And this is our pantry right here. We have 2 cabinets. Let's see if I turn on the light. Let's pray nothing falls out. Go slow. So it's pretty full. And then here, look at all that stuff. So that's a big pantry. We absolutely love it. I'm hoping I'm not making anybody dizzy. I'm trying to go slow. Yes, it does, but we don't watch it in the bedroom. This right here where it says home, where we were It says Mal and Eddie. That used to have a TV there, the same TV that's in the bedroom, but that was taken out by the previous owner, and we put this TV here because we like to look in this direction. It's more like a living room when we sit here, and this is attached by that bond tape, so it doesn't go anywhere. The whole thing is. And this corner used to have the bar there. It came with, you know, that little holders where you put whiskey and stuff, and we removed it. But we have the glasses that came here, which is nice. And this is where they had the wine. And we actually just put, you know, some of our stuff, our memories, you know, our bouquet when we got married. Are you good to go, baby?
Yep.
Perfect. That guy's just pulled out too. But thank y'all. I'm glad that you like it. We wish we would have done it first, you know, but you live and learn. You never know, you know, what's going to suit your needs. And we're truly happy in the bus, and it's going to be our last bus or RV. You know, we figure when we find property, we're looking for a tiny house, probably about 10 years down the road. We're going to you know, sell the Prevost, and it's going to be our last one we're going to travel in. Thank you, Naj. You know, it is a 1991, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 1991. And we wish, you know, we would have done it sooner, but, you know, hey, it's our last one, so we're happy. You know, and we truly enjoy it. How many gallons did it take?
Oh, that's right.
Okay, I'll look at it. It said it took 40 gallons. The price of diesel here, I don't know if you can see that, $3.13, which isn't bad. And we try not to let it go below half. Was it at half?
A little below the three quarters.
Oh, okay. So it was $128 is what we spent, Timmy. Which isn't too bad. If you have a bus, you know, especially with the tank that we have in this, it's expected to spend money. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. How much is diesel over there, Timmy Ray? Is it more than what we pay per gallon? Yeah, Roy actually said that he remembers our bus, Notch, when he worked over there at, what was that, Roy, it was Royal? Yeah, where you worked at Royal Coach, which is a Prevost company. It's just, Royal is who converted the Prevost. And he said he remembered working on our ribbon, that he did some touch up on it. So that's pretty cool. That was like, we couldn't believe that. That was pretty neat knowing that Roy touched our bus. So if we need more work, we know where to take it to. You, Roy, but you gotta carry the stuff with you. Yeah, this is a Marathon conversion. So it's a Prevost shell, and Marathon converted it. And there's a Marathon located in Oregon, Florida.
I think it's Eugene.
Huh?
I think it's in Eugene, Oregon.
Oh, okay. Eugene, Oregon. And then San Antonio, Florida. And then here in Texas at Grand Prairie, I remembered.
Yep.
Grand Prairie. So it's nice knowing that they're still in business, and if we need to take it to get any work done on the conversion side. They don't do too much of the bus side. You would have to take that to Prevo or another dealership that works on these kind of buses for
Transit buses.
mechanical issues, right, babe?
Yeah.
That's why we ended up at Prevo to get some work done on it that they didn't do. But that's all good. We're excited to go take it to Bus Grease Monkey. That's part of the trip when we hit Texas that we're going to head to in Tennessee. We have an appointment in September. $371 for diesel? Wow. Yeah, the prices have been going down here.
Actually went up for the last week.
Did it go up?
Yeah.
What was it before? $2.99 or something?
No, last week it was passed by. It was 307.
Oh, okay. No, we don't. We don't have any slides. And that's what we had to figure out if we were going to enjoy it or if we would like it, because our last Class A that we had, Catherine had 4, and it was extremely roomy. Mal did a short where he was dancing in it. And it was really roomy. But it's just us and of course Joy now, and it works. We extremely enjoy not having the slides, and then we also eliminate the issues of slides, where you have to maintain them, of course, and make sure that the gaskets are greased. And this is our first RV/bus that doesn't have slides, and we had issues in the past with all of our rigs with slides, especially when it's windy. Oh my gosh, when we had our DRV fifth wheel, which was a huge fifth wheel, was a Nashville 45 feet?
I think it was
44 feet. It had they call them the super slides. It was a huge slide, and we had bad weather coming in. This is when we were in Floresville, which is towards San Antonio, but there was a bad storm coming in at the coast, like in Corpus Christi, and we ended up with the winds, and our whole slide was lifting up. We had rain coming in. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. So, we love the room of having slides. Hey, Casey. Hello, Melanetti from Marathon. You're at Marathon? Hey, Casey. Nice to see you. Now, Casey is our dear friend that has the 60 series Prevo that we were talking to y'all about, and he's the reason that we ended up buying our Prevo, because we looked at his and we fell in love with it. And that's what we're talking about as far as the slides. Once we looked at his bus, we realized that we could do it without having slides. So a Marathon key? Yeah, Casey, not just asking you. Roy wants to know, what brand and year do you have, Casey? Do you want to type that in the chat? It's a beautiful bus, Roy. We've done a short on it. Casey caravan with us. That was the first time he's ever caravan, and we had a blast with him. And we've done it, twice now? We've done, I think, 2 caravans with him? Yep. And oh my gosh, this bus is beautiful, and his is 45 feet bus. Beautiful bus. Casey, we left Tawakoni, and we're heading towards Texoma because bad weather is coming in tomorrow. We were supposed to check in tomorrow morning, and we figured, let's leave a day early and miss all that. We're just hoping, we've noticed when you travel on a Saturday, the parks are still pretty full. So we're hoping that it'd be okay when we get there, because this park, the majority of the 50 amps are taken by the annuals. We did a video on a What's Up With That about that park, and we can't do without 50. We can't even dog bone it down to 30. So we're hoping we don't have an issue. But they do have a lot of 50 amps non-sewer. So if we got to take one of those until one opens up, that's what we'll do. Casey has a marathon too, Roy. And I think Mal said it's you said it's a 1997. Riveted. Beautiful paint on it. Yep. Casey's in Colorado, and y'all in the chat, congratulate Casey. He is a newlywed. He just got married a few weeks ago. Now, Casey, Roy actually has seen our bus. Roy used to work at Royal, and he remembered our bus, the ribbons, and he said he did some touch-up paint on it, on the ribbons. So that's pretty cool, you know, that he's actually had his hands on our bus. So that's probably why he was asking. He didn't know if maybe he's seen your bus come through there. Nettie, your cab, go to Walmart. Yeah, I didn't say that part, Casey. Yeah, Casey married his ex-wife. But congratulations. And you've been divorced, what did you say, Casey, like 20 plus years or so? So we're just so happy that, you know, you guys found your way back to one another. And we're looking forward to seeing Deborah and you again in the near future when we get back to Texas, and when you guys get back to Texas. And Casey said I married my ex-wife. Here's Mel driving. This road's a little bumpy, but man, what a nice travel day weather. Yeah, a Class A is an RV that you drive. You know, like Roy's is a Class C. But even Tim has a Class A, and they come with slides and no slides. That's true, Tim. Not too much traffic on the road. Can you guys still hear us okay? I'm glad it's not buffering right now. Oh, we got 8 people and 12 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Casey, we're going to start doing more lives. You know, we're doing our Friday night, Mal and Eddie Friday night chit chat. And this way, you know, we're trying to get monetized so we can help the vets as much as we can. So we just did our last well, I should say our first Friday night, this past Friday. That was pretty fun. He said he loves our bus, particularly that it's an 8V92. We love your bus. We truly do. It's a beautiful bus. And so Mal said that, you know, why don't we do a driving road trip live? You know, since we know this route heading over to Texoma, I don't have to worry about mapping, and we're doing it from my phone. And it's always nice being able to chit chat with everybody and show them, you know, what we're doing and where we're going. So thank you, Timmy Ray. We appreciate it. So we're going to put out our next thumbnail. We're going to hope that the internet's okay at Texoma. We're going to check that, and then you'll see a thumbnail come out again, and we'll go live this coming Friday. As far as, you know, the internet's okay, so we're going to check that out first. We had fun. We had a real good time. We almost went 3 hours. We were trying to go 3 hours, but we were pretty much good at, what did you say, it was 2 hours and
2 hours, I think, at 39 minutes.
yeah, and 39 minutes. Yeah. And it's just nice sitting back and just chit-chatting. And you know, Mal Casey, he was having fun just being Mal, telling his stories. So we had a bunch of laughs, and it was nice. So you're going to start noticing the thumbnails, you know, that we put out for that. And we're hoping that we can get monetized here in the next few months with us doing the live streams, because you tend to get more hours that way, and we're having a good day. Brent, thank you for coming in. A good Saturday afternoon to you too. And you notice Joy is still quiet. She hasn't come out yet. It's so funny, we get set up at the park. She comes out and she takes a nap. She acts like she did all the driving. And Joy is her Siamese cat. That's good, Timmy Ray. Start doing live streams. It's always good to post it early so people know that you're going to do it, and they can put the timer on, or not the timer, but the reminder, and come to your live stream. But this is just a pop-up live that we did, so of course, you know, you can schedule it, but we just went ahead and went live. If there's anybody in the chat that you guys don't know, you know, if you're not connected with them, go check them out. Some really good channels that are here. Here's my coffee cup. Doo-doo-doo. Hey, X marked the spot. How are you guys doing? You've been posting some beautiful pictures, Richard. It's been so pretty. We love the area you're in. Hey, here I am. Just wanted to show you a little bit of Nettie, and then go back to Mel. There he is.
Hey, everyone.
Yep. Sorry if I'm making too much noise. I was drinking some coffee. Richard and Hope, we're heading to Texoma. Yeah, that's why we're actually heading a day early. We're expected to get rain tomorrow morning when we were going to travel. So we checked out of Tawakoni a day early, and we changed our reservation to check in Texoma today. And they've been getting a lot of rain here. So we're looking forward to to leaving Texas in a couple weeks, but you know, we're heading north and we've been noticing rain there too, so all we could do is hope for the best and hopefully, you know, some good travel day when it comes to weather. Question, does Mal have a door to get out of the RV on the driver's Question, does Mal have a door to get out of the RV on the driver's side? No. No. Driver's side door. I think the heat wave we're having is supposed to reach into Texas this week too. And, yeah. In case I'm going to try to talk to you guys into coming down to Florida. We are going to be heading that direction on our road trip to go see the days, but I don't know when you're going to be there. But I know you have some pretty nice parks over there, in case he's trying to talk us into going to Florida. Oh. It would be cool to do a caravan with you, Casey. But now you got Deborah, and also you got your new baby, which is their male Siamese cat, Blue, that Joy doesn't know is her boyfriend. So we can't wait for Joy and Blue to meet one another. How is Blue doing, Casey, in the bus? Is he doing okay? Question, so you have one door to use. Yes, it's right here where I'm sitting. This is our door. And I always keep the stairs down. You know, it has a floor where you can bring the floor out, but I never bring the floor out. Man, the driver reminds me so much of full-time in Texas. Yes, yes, Tim. Brings back some memories, right, Tim? Naj, what did Casey say that cracked you up? I don't know if I saw it. Got railroad tracks. What I love about these little towns in Texas is the murals that they put on these buildings. You're going to see some of it coming up right here. Look at those butterflies. Isn't that beautiful? And then they have roses. Man, such cute little towns. Sharp little turn. Let me hang on. Got a little hand grip right here I'm hanging on to. You met an artist that drove around? Oh, and did the murals? Isn't that cool? Yeah. With 38 miles to Denison. So Casey, did you type in there about Blue? I don't know if I missed it. How's he doing in your bus? Running from a hurricane. Nice. South Floridas don't run from here. Oh, so hurricane. That's what Casey said. Yeah. Yeah, he was in Florida when they had that bad hurricane, and he had to leave the park that he was at. We were worried about him, but thank God everything, you know, came out fine. He went to a rest area. Drinking hurricanes from the hurricane. Yeah. Casey, tell Deborah we send our love to her too. We miss ya. You know, that's the thing when you're used to being with friends and you part ways. It's a little sad, you know, because we're so used to living life together, going out to different sightseeing. You have one of those cords in the bus to ring a bell and make Mel stop. No. And then when you part ways, you know, it's bittersweet, but we always like to say that it's not goodbye, we'll see you soon. But it still touches your heartstrings. Yeah, my wife's brother and her mother stayed and had a hurricane party up. Yeah, that's when you're in Florida, Casey. Yeah. So when we cross paths again, you know, we're so excited. And that's the same with, of course, with Roy and Becky. I think it's, going on 2 years now, right, Roy, that we haven't seen y'all, physically seen y'all. Last time was at KT's, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. That's true, Tim. It's been a while since we crossed paths with you guys. It was actually at Quartzsite. Yeah, so we're definitely looking forward to seeing you guys. It's been way too long, yeah. Are you guys ready to see Mel in the flesh? You know what you get when you see Mel, right, babe? Mel always said he's like Popeye. I am what I am. Yeah, Casey, I think you noticed that me and Mel started doing date night. Yeah, because I remember Deborah was talking about it. And we're actually, we're going to go back to the theater you took us to. We love that theater. That was an awesome theater. It had reclining seats. It had the massager in it. So I told Mal, I said, I want to go there for our next date night. So we're going to go to the theater you took us to. Naj, that would be awesome. We hope to meet you guys, you know, to meet up with you. And I don't think you've met up with Roy and Becky. That would be so cool. Yeah, and Roy's, they're going to be putting together their meetup. That'd be awesome. You can get some, you know, people that you haven't met yet, Roy, out there. That would be so cool. And yeah, you know, Richard, X marked the spot. You know, you start missing people, missing your friends that you were hanging around with. Yeah. And we're actually missing traveling. Yeah, so we can't wait to start traveling again. Seeing new things, and of course dealing with the roads. Mal's favorite road construction, orange cones, all that stuff, right, baby?
Yeah.
Oh, and look, Casey. Mal installed his little knob on the steering wheel. Yep. Roy, put in the chat, you know, where your meetup's going to be, if you guys have it. X mark the spots, wondering. Oh, okay, yeah, so it was at Texoma that we saw you guys last, Roy? When your black tank froze, that was terrible. What's all that stuff in the road? Oh, looks like they redid this road here. There's this cool RV park right here. You see it up there? It's got a lake. It's like some kind of little park. And this is Leonard, Texas. That's a nice little park there. Okay, so the meetup's going to be at Quartzsite. Is it for 2024? Or 2023? At the LTVA, I'm thinking. When I was small, you lived in Fort Worth, Texas. Cool, Naj. Naj, are you still in Texas? Okay, Roy, that's where the meetup's going to be. Is it this year, though? Oh, no. Doesn't the tent start the big tent start in January? Is that when they put that out, babe? If I'm not mistaken?
Yeah.
Catherine Cook, they're going to be there. Awesome. Yeah, we have to, once we start our road trip. Yes, January. Okay. Oh, you're in South Florida, Naj. Okay. We're going to make our way, of course, back to Texas. I have to have another MRI just to make sure that I'm doing okay health-wise. Oh, probably Pomosa Road. Okay. Okay. So we'll be coming back to Texas. We don't know exactly what month. We have an appointment in September for Bus Grease Monkey, and then we're going to go see some more friends in Tennessee. Destin to go see Greg and Shelly from Dave's Great Adventure. Appointment scheduled. Or how long we're going to be in Texas. Have to go, Mountain Eddie. Got business. No worries. We love you guys. Stay safe too, Casey. Thank you for stopping in. And looking forward to seeing y'all soon. Give our love to Deborah and the Blue too. Roy, that's going to be a fun meetup. I hope you get a good crowd. And if you don't, you're going to have fun with the people that can show up. That's going to be awesome. And y'all should do like a pop-up live. If you do a potluck, or I know you're going to film some of it, which would be pretty cool. I still remember the first time that you guys had the meetup in Quartzsite. That was so cool when we were watching it, and everybody was doing lives, from Quartzsite. I think I need to get JT to make us a replacement sticker, because we had to take our sticker off of the Travel Supreme when he made us those stickers for being at the cul-de-sac. I think we went to one of X Marks the Spots meetup 3 years ago. Oh, cool. Yeah, that was some fun time. Just watching it. We weren't traveling at that time, but we were living in our rig. But it was cool watching it, because it made us feel like we were right there with y'all. Oh, you have not been in Texas. Okay. Oh, look at all this new road work they did, babe.
Yeah, it's about time.
It's pretty bad, huh? You doing okay? You need a drink?
Okay.
You good? my goodness, look at this guy. You should honk at him. Craziness. You know, you think with the bus behind you, you would turn your blinker on sooner. We're only 40,000 pounds plus 7 on the truck. That's all. I'm a honker. I like to blow my horn, huh, baby? Hey, look at. There's our camera on the truck. Oh, isn't that pretty? We got that made from Dustin from Wayward Wags. He does wood burning. I absolutely love it. Okay. We're getting closer. We haven't hosted, but did go meet Mel at the Cool Kids rally when Nettie got, yeah. I missed a lot of people. But you know, I looked out the window. I felt like I was a caged animal. All I could do was look out the window. And that was the same with Desert Adventures in Arizona. I didn't get to meet them in person. Mal did. But, you know, craziness. So I truly miss Courtside. I really want to go back. But we've been thinking, you know, especially with the bus, you know, our ACs are up front. So with them being up front, you know, we're afraid to get a lot of dust sucked up from the ACs because it's open, right, babe? Is there like a, so they could breathe?
There's vents underneath.
Oh, okay. There's vents underneath. So we were thinking when we make it back that way, we'll probably end up staying in Yuma, staying in an RV park, and driving in the truck to meet up with people. And then, of course, you know, if they want to come back to the park, they can do that too, to hang out. But we're worried about our ACs and the dust that's out there. Or, you know, we would park out there. And we know they have the Prevo rally that goes out there from time to time too. But we definitely are hoping to make it back there again. This is another truck stop. We haven't stopped here, but they have it if we need to. In January, when the big tent is happening, Aj. Oh yeah, that's when they're doing the meetup. "26 miles to Denison." The route's pretty easy. You know, we just leave the park, make that left in Point, stay on 69 the whole way until we get to 82. Make a left on 82, and then we take our right turn, which I forgot, that's 324 or something like that, and it takes us right into takes us towards Gordonville, where Thousand Trails is. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Oh yes, Tim, we love it too. We love not having to worry about taking the freeway. And we actually you know, we do the 3 parks that are in this area. So from Texoma to Tawakoni to Whitney, and Whitney's the only one that we have to hit, you know, Interstate 20 and 35, but they're such great short trips. We love that about these 3 parks. And then when we go to, which we've only been there once, to Colorado River, we take the back roads too from Tawakoni, and we head towards Athens. We take the back road to Athens, which is 19, and then we cut over to Buffalo, and then from Buffalo we head south, and it takes us right into the park, and that's a nice little trip. If we can avoid the interstate and have fuel stops along the way, that's what we prefer. My memory shot, I thought Duffy took us over to your meetup. Now I'm wondering whose meetup it was. Roy, you don't know who you're meeting? No. That's funny. That's what happens with age. That's why we write stuff down. We got to make notes. Yeah, Tim tries to stay off the road, staying off the freeways as much as possible too, baby.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do.
Right? And Mal's wearing his shirt today. I'm retired. It's not my problem anymore.
Good. Not my problem.
Yeah, what's up with that? I ain't worried about your problem. That's true. Yeah, and Roy, you know, there's not much of a shoulder here if we need to pull over. You know, but if we have to, we will. Mal will pull over a little bit up onto the grass as long as it's not soft. What's that sign said? Next 16 miles, various lanes closed.
It wouldn't be a travel day if it wasn't construction. I don't care what state it is, what day it is.
Yeah. But when we travel on a weekend, a lot of times they're not working, and that's what we like.
Yeah.
Normally our travel days are Sunday, because that's when the parks aren't full. Okay, no problem. Thank you, Richard, and hope we appreciate y'all being here.
Yeah.
You guys be safe.
Yeah, budget's out too. Y'all take care.
Yeah, have a great day, and we hope to see you guys soon. Yep, production everywhere. Grayson County line. Okay, so it looks like this is where they stopped. Mal's got all his little devices right here on top. He's got his GPS. Yep. He's got his his TPS. Is that how you say it? Monitoring system right there. Makes it so much easier. So when he sent here, all he's got to do is look up, look at the truck, look at everything. And Tim, we got Jack right there. Jack always loved being up front with Mel, so that's his co-pilot right there. Right here is your half a mile as you're going to be making your turn. Doritos, who has Doritos? I'm glad they fixed the roads, they're pretty smooth. Yeah. Here's your turn. Yep, going to Bells. Yeah, we miss Jack. You know, we truly do. We're so blessed to have Joy. She's definitely a different ball of wax of what we were used to. But you know that they're all not going to be alike. She's got her own unique personality, And she's starting to do some of the stuff that Jack did. So we think Jack is here talking to her, because we're like, what are you doing? Your brother's telling you that you need fresh food on top when your bowl is full. So, and we appreciate y'all. Tim, you guys were such a blessing for us. A hard time. You know, we truly need you, and thank you, you know, for being there for us when we lost Jack. See, we're still on 69. We're getting closer, guys. Hi, thank you for coming in. We appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. Aw, Tim, that meant a lot for us, you know. You were there, you comforted us, you held us, we cried together. You know, we're so blessed to have you guys in our life. You really helped us get through that difficult moment,
Yeah, we
you
brought
know.
you Kent and Lisa.
Oh, yeah. What do we do?
We brought you Kent and Lisa.
Yep, we surprised you guys at Medina. Yeah, brought you Kent and Lisa. That was hard not telling you that they were coming. But they told us, don't say anything. Yeah, definitely it does, Tim. Thank you guys for being in our lives. You know, we have such great friends that we call family. You know, Mel was just saying this the other day, when we hit the road, we never thought that we would have such a great community. We truly just thought it was going to be us traveling and seeing different things, and man, you know, it's been such a blessing being able to connect with true friends that's made a difference in our life. You know, so we're so thankful, you know, having y'all. Yep, that was a surprise when you saw Kent and Lisa. Most definitely. It's beautiful country.
It's all corn on the right.
Cornholio. Yep. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate you guys enjoying our travel life. We try to do these more often depending on, you know, our service. I think this is our third one we've done. We enjoy doing them. They've been with Roy and Becky for 10 months. Yeah, it's going to be weird, you know, if you guys end up going, which I don't think will happen, but you know, if you part ways, it's so used to having that person with you. That's how we are with the days. You know, we travel a lot with them. We always reconnect. And we're probably with the days for what, about 6 months?
Yeah.
When we do connect again with them. And it's weird, you know, when we're not there, because we're used to opening up our door and they're right next to us and just hanging out. You know, we don't hang out every day. You know, we all have our errands that we got to do, but we know if we want to, they're there. You know, so when you part ways, it's just like, it's almost like you're lonely, even though we're together, like me and Mal. So it's definitely going to be strange, you know, if you guys end up going somewhere else. I know you're going to be at the queue for a while because you're going to stay there and do another, I don't know, it's another winter, right? Another winter there. You're going to feel like you lost your twin. Tim said they could have had a baby by now.
Oh.
Because it's 10 months.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's why too, you know, we want to go to Florida. We truly missed hanging out with the Days, and since we're going to Georgia to see family, they're not that far. You know, Destin, Florida is like the upper part of Florida, so they're only a few hours from Georgia, like Columbus, Georgia. So we're like, man, we can't miss that stop. We got to go hang out with them for probably a week. They did have a baby, Roy said. They named it Solar. Yeah. And it's cool that you guys are doing things together, like installing the window units, you know, and just being able to have somebody by, you know, by your side if you need them mechanically or run errands. You know, if you got to go into town, can you pick this up for me? It's nice. Well, we got 2.5 miles till we are going to be on US 82. What do you guys think of our little road trip? Nash, does it make you feel like you're traveling? A lady's going for a walk with her baby right there. She's dedicated in this heat. They still got the flags out here. Yeah. And this is the lowest bridge on our trip. Aw, nah, she loved field trips. It's 1311, but we have nothing on top. Mal and Greg measured it just to see, you know, the distance when Mal had it aired up. And what did it come out to be? Do you recall?
It was like
11?
that new roof is like, I think 12. New vent, like 12.9.
It's like 12.9. We put on a vent cover that goes, we have a vent that's in our shower, and it didn't have one of those vent covers on it to protect it. So Mal installed it, so it made it a little bit taller. But yeah, we're pretty good with our height. Naj said it makes her feel like she's in the passenger seat.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Charlie Grace, hey, how are you, Charlie?
Hey, Charlie.
Thank you for stopping in. We're doing a little road trip, field trip on our way to our next park. Yes, it's a drive stream Saturday. We had the pleasure of meeting Charlie Grace. What a blessing. We absolutely love you, Charlie. Oh my gosh, your personality, you're so bubbly. And we're so glad that we finally crossed paths with you. We had a blast. Awesome. Everybody's saying hello to Charlie. Yeah, that was definitely a fun time, Charlie. We're so glad that you made it to the meetup. We are heading to Gordonville. We're going to Thousand Trails Texoma. We're going to make a left up here. We're going to get on 82. We were supposed to head out tomorrow, Charlie, Grace, but we got some rain coming in, some heavy rain coming in. So we went ahead and checked out a day early and changed reservations to check in today to, you know, miss the weather. And it's supposed to start raining here in Gordonville. I want to say
Tonight about 10 o'clock.
tonight, yeah. So we're trying to, you know, watch the weather. And Mal thankfully caught it this morning. Tell Mal to keep his eyes open for another Prevo for me down the road. Hey, we definitely will. You know, we decided this is our last rig that we're going to be in. So when we stop traveling, of course, you know, we're going to sell it. We don't want it to sit. So it will eventually be for sale too. We're thinking, I don't know, we really don't got an out yet, you know, and when we're going to stop traveling. It could be 10 years, it could be less, but we want to find the right property. We want either a barndominium with tiny houses or a tiny house with a little bit of property. And we still want to travel, but we're going to travel the Airbnb traveling. We're going to travel in the truck and stay at Airbnbs. And then we'll let our Prevo go. And we're happy. It's our last Prevo, or our last rig. And it's a nice rig to be your last. Nitty, how far are y'all from Fairfield? We're actually going to be further away because when we were in Tawakoni, it was closer to Louisiana. We're more by Oklahoma. We crossed right into Oklahoma from Gordonville. It's only like, what, maybe 5 miles down the road.
Yeah, 5-7 miles.
Yeah. We're still looking in Texas, Nosh. We're thinking it's going to be Texas for some property. We do have some property in Missouri that we bought with the days. And that's just for us to go and hang out. You know, you can't build on it because it's ag property, but it does have, it's got a well, it's got electric, it's got sewer for RVs to be parked there. But it gets too cold there, so we don't want to be in the snow. Oh, we should keep it in the future for a museum. It's what Roy said, the Prevo. Yeah, we even thought, well, maybe it'll be our tiny house. But, you know, we don't want anything bad to happen to it for it sitting for such a long time, because they need to be driven. So we are very happy with it. We can tell you guys that. The tells I'm looking at Mal's GPS. It's 25 miles till we make our right turn. That's going to take. Yeah, I know. He keeps saying that about honey. He had to let it go, but he loved it so much. But I think it made it a little bit easier for him knowing that, you know, we're vloggers and we're on YouTube, and he watches us and he still can see the Prevo. Oh, that's awesome, Naj. Out west, Texas, Nevada. Yeah. We don't want to be in North Texas because it rains too much. It gets cold. They can't get snow here. West Texas is beautiful too, but Mal said it gets pretty cold there too.
West Texas?
Yeah.
Too hot.
Oh, too hot?
Desolate, not much to the west.
So what do we want more central? Is that what we're trying?
South.
South? Okay. More south Texas, where it's a little bit cooler. Yeah, or Arizona, they're still looking. Yeah, we love Steve from Desert Adventure in Arizona's property. That's beautiful. We were even thinking Arizona before. So we're still kicking it around. And we bought the property in Missouri for investment, you know, investment property. And so we would have a place to stay if we needed to. And we still want to do some work on that property. We want to make it more accessible as far as doing the road to drive in. You know, it has pea gravel down, but we want to put a little bit more and change the electric, put in a couple pedestals. So this way, you know, it's got one pedestal that's got 30 and 50 on it, and we want to separate that, put two 50s. So when we get there and the days get there, you know, we can both hook up with no problem. Oh, that's cool, Timmy Ray. Wow, 10 to 20 acres. Yep, no HOA. We're right there with you. We don't believe in HOA ourselves. Yep. So we're trying to find the best property, and you know, that will allow us to have a tiny house, more than one, lots of acreage. You were thinking probably 5?
5 to 10 acres.
Yeah, 5 to 10. And we are looking at property with the days. So we're going to buy property together. And this way, you know, a barndominium sounds so good. So if we needed to, we can put 2 tiny houses inside that. And then on the outside of it, we can put attached like covers on the outside to put the RVs underneath it, or just have separate tiny homes, you know, and then have a place to work on our vehicles. So we're kicking it around. Those are our dreams, and hopefully we can find the right area too. Do you know how long it would be for you guys, Dash, as far as what time frame are y'all hoping to buy property? Yeah, exactly. A few tiny homes and a barn. And with acreage like that, you can have meetups if you wanted to. Oh, you're looking now. Sweet. You're probably tired of all the rain too, and the stuff that you deal with in Florida. You know, we've never been to Florida. We've had, you know, our friends keep telling us we should check it out. But, you know, we're going to finally make it there to go see Greg and Shelly. And it's just a little bit in Florida. We're not going to go too deep in it. Mal is averaging 62, Timmy Ray. Yep, Tim wants a few acres where he can put hookups and have a couple of shelters. Yep, for laundry. Roy forgot what he was going to type. This is 82. A little bit busier on this road, but it's a nice road too. Awesome, Naj. That would be cool. A place to have friends where they can come and meet up. That's sweet. This area right here off of 75 that you see coming up is where Mal ended up at the hospital, well, the emergency room, when he had his vertigo issues when we were at Texoma. So we know this area quite often too. Mal always says, you know, it's time to move on when you know where every place is. Right, honey?
Yeah.
Time to hit the road.
Yep. You know where everything's at. It's time to get out of it.
Good morning, Rhonda.
Hey, Rhonda.
We're doing a pop-up driving live from the park that we just left. We actually hit the road a day early because we got bad. Decided to check out early and check in at our next destination before we leave Texas. Rhonda, we had a blast with you last night. Thank you so much. That was so much fun. Mel said he can't get over that you talk so much. He said his ears were hurting so much because you talk so much. That's so funny. Okay, car. What you gonna do? Well, either you speed up or you slow down.
They do it every time. They run out of road because they just can't figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Every time.
Rhonda, it was fun. I love your expressions. You always crack me up. And you're always welcome. Always welcomed. Right, Roy? And it's so great to see Uncle Lisa popping in. I know that's a better time frame for him is the nights because of his time zone as well. So that was cool that he popped in. Got about 15 miles to our exit, y'all. Yeah, you would think she'll let Nettie talk once in a while. Yeah, Tim. It'll be fun to have you up on the panel too if you want to come up. And if it's easier, I know Rhonda was using her phone. Yeah, if it's easier to use your phone versus a PC, you know, if you want to, you know, you're more than welcome. If you want to come up, you know, we can send you the link too. You can be up on the panel. Just let us know, Tim. It says Gainesville is 29 miles. Yeah, Mal really wants me to start driving the bus. I need to get behind the wheel. I need to start getting used to being on live. So that's, yeah, definitely, Tim. So if something were to happen, you know, and if Mal couldn't drive the bus, that I'm able to. Now I know I drove an 18-wheeler before, so it shouldn't be that difficult. Just I got to get used to being in front of the wheels versus behind the wheels, you know, when you're driving an 18-wheeler. So I just told him, when I start driving, then you have to map us, because right now I'm the navigator. Right, baby?
That ain't gonna happen.
You don't want to navigate. We don't have a special license, Naj. Texas talks about you're needing to have an endorsement, right, babe?
Yeah, non-commercial CDL. To me, a CDL stands for can't drive long.
Yeah. So we haven't done it. We don't think we're gonna do it.
State Texas residents, we're gonna do South Dakota, so it's not gonna be required.
Yeah. So he hates that I can, like, look, I'm just sitting here with my feet up, woohoo, enjoying the ride. I actually have a recliner. I can put the legs out, but I rather just, you know, I can reach the dash, so I just put my feet up there. Our truck just passed us. The right lane is closed. It says 3,850 feet. What?
I don't do feet, I do miles.
Yeah.
Half a mile, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there it is. I see the sign. But it looks like it's not closed, honey. What's up with that? You tell us to get over, but it's open. Well, that's a short. They have the arrow sign. Oh, I see it. It's barriers. Okay. I apologize. I was wrong. Oh, really, Catherine? Yeah. When I used to truck drive, when I was a trucker, I had that same problem. My ankles would swell up a lot. But I was sitting in the, you know, in the seat driving all those hours before you could switch. You know, we were team drivers.
The only thing that swells up on me is my kidneys.
Oh yeah, you got to stop and. Well, that's what's so awesome about this. You just run to the back.
Yeah, you run to the back. I can't run to the back.
No, you have to pull over and then run to the back.
Well, if I keep it on cruise, you can just take over the wheel and I can run it back and come right back, but you won't do that.
I won't do that. Nope. I would give him a bottle. Here's your bottle. Go in that.
That ain't happening.
You don't want to do that?
No.
No, that was a big no. Oh, was he, Nash? Yeah, I only did it for like 3 years. It was an experience. Rhonda's laughing at you.
Why?
You won't go in the bottle. I think I finished my coffee. Let me see. Yeah. What a nice travel day, babe.
I know.
No rain, not too much traffic. Wow, look at that razor. You see those in Quartzsite all the time.
I got a whole pack of razors in the basket.
You got a whole pack of razors?
In the basket.
got about 8 miles to our turn. Can't remember. I can't remember anchor swelling when we had the Class C. Oh. Yep, Timmy Ray. You know, the only thing when I was a truck driver, we weren't able to, of course, you know, you're working, so you have to make it to point A to point B. We can't like sightsee. You know, we couldn't pull over and check out the cool areas that we were passing through. So this lifestyle had been such a blessing where we're able to check things out. I was actually, I was against doing this in the beginning when Mal brought it up because I was thinking so much about it being like when I was a truck driver. And he had to tell me, no, it's going to be fun. We're going to be able to do things, see things, pull over for a while, you know, and check out the towns. And it has definitely been such an awesome lifestyle. I thank Mal every day for convincing me. It took me about 2 weeks to realize that this could be fun. And I haven't regretted it. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Mal knows best. So green up here with all the rain. Yep, that's true. We're only able to pick up and drop off loads. Sorry, you guys, if I'm bouncing the roads. I don't know, Timmy. We don't go to car dealerships. We got everything we need, so I'm not sure if they do or not. Roy, hopefully you can get your top AC unit working.
I think you got it working.
Did he get it
I
working?
think so, yeah. I think it worked last night.
Oh, great. I hope it's working for you. Especially with that heat. You need everything you can, you know, to stay cool. That's a nice RV park right here, too. Thank you, Tim. Yeah, Tim said he got it working. This exit 628 is also a back way that you can go into Texoma. Oh, okay. He just had to do the reset. Okay. Well, that's nice. That makes life so much better. It's just that reset, baby.
Cool beans.
Oh, Timmy Ray. I don't remember that. I would have to go back. I'm not sure. I know the last video about the work we had done on the Prevost was about Prevost, but I would have to see if he did a short about that. I don't recall. But you know, we do 3 shorts a week. We try to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then we put out our videos on Saturday. And now we're going to be doing our lives on Friday, or Friday night lives, we still want to do our normal lives, which I think we set that for a Thursday. Well, we did Thursday because of the 4th of July, so those might be done on a Wednesday. Yep, Tim, we have 2.5 miles till we take our exit, which it says it is 377. Yeah, US 377. And then from there, I think it's only like 12 to 14 miles to not Tawakoni, Texoma. Yeah, so we have a video that's going to drop today. We try to drop them, well, they're dropped on Saturday at 5 p.m. Central. So that's when our videos come out. And we're thinking with that, and then doing our Friday night lives, and then doing, once a month on our Q&A lives.
Yeah.
That should really help us out in trying to get our watch hours. Yep, there's our exit is going to be 624, which it says Madill. Madill is in Oklahoma. It's got a nice casino there. We actually went to Madill. We go to the Walmart in Madill because it's closer than coming back to Sherman. The only bad thing about that Walmart, I shouldn't say that Walmart, but Madill is the tax is higher in Oklahoma.
9%.
Yeah. So either we drive, spend the gas money, or we pay higher tax. No, we've talked about doing the Eisenhower House, Denison. I told Mal it's here. It looks really cool. I don't remember if you guys did a video on that, Tim. Did you guys go and check it out? Here's our exit, and Mal's favorite fast food joint is Wow Burger. He loves him some Wow Burger. We didn't. Yeah, it's on our list too. Hopefully, if the weather's not too bad, and even if it is, it's inside. We should do it here, honey. Go to the Eisenhower House I told you. It's just right down the street in Denison. Yeah. Yep, it says we have 12 miles to our next exit that takes us into the park, y'all. We're getting closer. Thank you for being here with us. Gordonville, 10 miles. Thank you, Rhonda. It is a beautiful day. The area is really pretty. And Roy, I saw that you said something, but I have to go. There, it showed that I just reconnected. It's a little more, I think it's rural over in this area. How many bars do you have on your phone? If you touch it, can you see it? No? Okay. Okay. Shows we got 3 bars here, so we should be okay with the internet. And we'll film all the way into the park until I got to go and check in. So this way you can see the entrance. And they actually, Tim, they're you know where you check in at the Thousand Trails, and Roy also, because you've been over at this park, on the right side of the building is that road, right?
The building's on the left and right behind it.
Yeah. Yeah, where the building's on the left and you pull in, there's a road that's on the right side of that building that they're going to be putting another, what did they say, 100? Another 100 slots. And when we were here last, they were working on it. So they're putting in, I doubt that it's opened. I don't think it's opened yet, but they had a bunch of in there and they were burning a bunch of wood. Thank you, Catherine. We appreciate it. Thank you for running our playlist. We appreciate it. And you're probably going to see that when Mal pulls in, you may see a little bit of that. But they said they're also going to make some of that that new area they're going to have for the annuals, and it's going to be higher price for the annuals to rent that spot. And this is the one we did the What's Up With That video on.
Right now they have 42% handles.
42, right?
42% of the park.
Yeah. Look at this property was for sale, you guys. I think it's still for sale. Beautiful. So that's the only thing when we get here. We're hoping we have 50 amp because there's so many annuals. What were you saying, baby?
I wouldn't buy this property because I only got a 23-inch mower. Can you imagine how long it takes me to mow the grass?
Oh my gosh. I know. It's beautiful. Yeah, they got plenty of 30 amps here. But of course, you know, the annuals, the majority of them use 50. And we were told they don't charge for 50 amp anymore unless you have a premium site, and they're calling their premium sites the pull-through site. And what did you say about the premium sites here?
There is no premium site in this place.
Those pull-through sites suck.
Yeah.
They're so close. Don't you use the same pedestal? Like one is in and one is out. You're like.
They got separate pedestals. But
they do.
They're close to each other.
Yeah. So we always try to get a back-end site. We were in the pull-through site once, and we really didn't care for it.
No, because the people next to us argued all the time.
Yeah, the people were arguing that were next to us. All you heard was a door slamming.
2 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. About 5.5 miles till we turn. They have like, is that a horse farm that we see, baby, on the left?
Yeah.
Got this real pretty horse farm. They have this iron gate that has, you know, the properties in, and then they have these I don't know what kind are those, iron horses.
Yeah.
That you'll see.
Iron horse statues.
Yeah, iron horse statues. This is a new RV park they put here. See if you guys can see it. Yeah. And there's also a new RV park when we make this right on our way into the park, it's going to be on your right side. So y'all will see that too, Roy and Tim. It's Sam's Club discount park, right? Isn't that what they have on there? Yeah. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rhonda's over here singing, and Rhonda, you're probably dancing. I was noticing you were dancing last night. Silly girl. Look how pretty it is. Man, it seems so full, the trees, right? Yuppers. Something's going on up here. I see brake lights. Oh, just because they pulled over. So for those that don't know, if you keep going straight after they turn off the highway, you'll be in Oklahoma. Yep. I think it's probably only like, what is it, like 5 miles maybe?
About 5 miles left.
No, from the park to Oklahoma. Isn't that just like
5 to 7 miles.
Yeah, it's about 5 or 7 miles from the park. Yeah, we got about 2.5 miles to our turn. And you're gonna see the horse farm coming up here real soon on your left.
That's about another mile and a half.
About 1.5 miles? Okay. And Rhonda, we wanted you to know that in the about description of the live, we also have your channel drop there. So if anybody wanted to go show some support and connect to Rhonda, you can find her channel there. And we also have our moderators' YouTube channels there as well. We appreciate everything that you guys have done for us. Okay, I think we're back. There's that bug, Guts.
Yeah. First thing that went through his head was the windshield of the gas.
Yep. We lost y'all for a minute, but we're reconnected. Bug juice. Yucky. That was a big bug. That's like a 50-cent piece right there.
Man, he hit hard too.
Yeah, he did. At least it wasn't a bird.
He's not even recognizable.
No.
Okay, the horses are coming up on the left here.
Oh yeah, here comes the horses, y'all. Look right here on the left. It starts with all this pretty fencing. Can you see them up on the hill? Isn't that pretty? So then we know we're getting close to our turn. Right there's our turn at Cedar. Is it Cedar Mills? Yeah. And so you got to watch for it because there is no sign that tells you Thousand Trails is right here. You can pass this up. They used to have Thousand Trails right there where it said the 377 boat and RV storage. It used to be on that building where it's a mural, but they took that down. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, they don't have a sign up anymore. The first time, we almost missed it. You were coming in hot. You had to slow down to make that turn. And you're going to see this new RV park that's coming up right here on the right. They got the little flag banners out. Yeah, there is a little sign coming the other way from Oklahoma. And it tells you like it's so many miles down the road. Here's this new RV park, you guys. It's called Texoma Ranch. Look at that. They're all concrete. No trees. But it's a nice little RV park, especially if you need to get out of the park for a week and then get right back in. Yeah, I think so, right? They were building it when y'all were here, Roy? The only thing is, if we were leaving the park to pull into that new park, we don't think we can make that left turn because the building's right there. Not for the size of, you know, the rig that we have. Well, it's not a bad drive. It says we've been on 1 hour and 35 minutes. So see, that's a short trip. Man, look how green it is, you guys. It's been a while since we've been here. They still want you to turn left. They don't have anybody in that little guard shack. So you turn left at the Welcome Center. You can see all the construction. Look at all that dirt pile. You'll see it more when Mal pulls in. Yeah, it's a pretty nice park, Rhonda. And then we check in right here on your left. But there's all the work they're doing right over there. So look at all that. Okay, and this is where I'm going to go check in. Get my shoes on. Show you a little bit, and then I'll end the live. Mal's going to wave bye.
All right, thank you all for dropping in. We appreciate it.
Yep.
Hope you enjoyed the ride. I know I did.
Mal enjoyed it. Then we get out here. Okay, so we love y'all too. Here's that area we were talking about. Show you the bus on the outside. Thank you guys for coming in and being with us on our travel day. We appreciate it. You guys have a good weekend. And we'll be doing more of these lives, and thank you so much for coming in. And you remember, one life, live it. We love y'all. Y'all take care. It's been fun. Thank you. Have a good day.